Financial crises don't knock. They kick the door down and take everything with them. One day you're fine. The next you're staring at a job loss notification, a medical bill that looks like a phone number, or washing the economy tank, taking your savings with it. Have you ever felt that gut-wrenching drop when your financial world collapses? But here's the truth nobody tells you. Your comeback can be stronger than your crisis, but only if you take the right steps immediately. And what you do in the first 24 hours can make or break your entire recovery. Stick with me, because I'm going to walk you through the exact blueprint to not just survive, but to build back stronger than before. So, the worst has happened. What's the very first thing you do? Panic? No. The first move is to stop the bleeding. Right now, today, freeze all non-essential spending. I mean everything. No more morning coffees. No subscriptions you don't absolutely need. No online shopping. Your financial life just entered the emergency room, and the first step is triage. Think about it. Every dollar you save today is a dollar you have for survival tomorrow. Next, you need to protect your four walls. What are the absolute must-haves for survival? It's simple. Food, a roof over your head, and keeping the lights and water on. These are your non-negotiables. Everything else is a luxury you can't afford right now. This isn't about budgeting for a vacation. This is a survival plan. Make a list, right now, of what it costs to cover just these basics for 1 month. That number is your new target. Anything beyond that is on the chopping block. Now, let's talk about what you have, not just what you've lost. You need to create a complete inventory of every single resource available to you. This means unemployment benefits, severance pay if you got any small side income you can generate, and even community support programs or food banks. Don't forget your network. Is there anyone you can call for a lead on a temporary job? Every single resource, no matter how small it seems, goes on this list. This isn't the time for pride. It's the time for action. The key is to apply for assistance today, not tomorrow, not next week. The system is often slow, and every day you delay is a day you're falling further behind. One of the biggest mistakes people make is hiding from their bills. They're scared to pick up the phone. But what if I told you that phone call is your most powerful tool right now? Your creditors, your mortgage company, your car loan lender, they all have hardship programs. They would rather work with you and get paid something, even a reduced amount, than get nothing at all. Call them. Tell them your situation. Ask what options are available. You might be able to pause payments or get on a temporary lower payment plan. Doing this early shows you're being responsible, and it can save your credit and give you critical breathing room. Don't wait for them to call you. Okay, you've survived the initial 24-hour shock. Now we enter the first 30 days. This is where you shift from emergency triage to stabilization. Your goal for this month is to regain a sense of control. How do you do that? You create a crisis-only budget. This isn't your old budget. This is a bare-bones, survival mode budget based only on the four walls we talked about. Every single dollar that comes in is assigned a job. And that job is survival. Your new mission is to save every extra penny. Found $1 in an old coat? It goes into savings. Got a $5 rebate? Savings. This isn't about building wealth yet. It's about building a buffer. Your first goal is to scrape together a tiny emergency fund. Let's aim for just $300 to $500. This small amount is a psychological game changer. It's the money that stops a flat tire from becoming a full-blown catastrophe. It's your first step toward feeling secure again. During this 30-day period, you must avoid taking on any new debt. I know it's tempting. A credit card can feel like a life raft, but it's actually an anchor that will pull you down faster. The only exception is a true life or death emergency. Otherwise, if you can't pay for it with the cash you have, you can't afford it. Period. To make this work, you have to track every single expense. Use an app, a notebook, whatever works for you. When you see exactly where your money is going, you'll find places to cut that you never noticed before. This isn't just about accounting. It's about reclaiming power over your finances. Now we move into the long-term recovery phase, from 90 to 180 days out. The immediate storm has passed, and it's time to rebuild the house. Your first major goal here is to expand that tiny emergency fund. You need to build it up until you have at least 1 to 3 months of essential living expenses saved. This is your fortress against the next crisis. It's what will allow you to sleep at night. It will take time and discipline, but every dollar you add is a brick in that fortress wall. While you're building savings, you also need to start repairing your credit. If you had to miss payments, your score likely took a hit. The fastest way to start rebuilding is to make every single payment on time from here on out. Even if it's just the minimum, consistency is key. On-time payments are the single biggest factor in your credit score. If you negotiated hardship plans, stick to them perfectly. This shows lenders you're reliable again. Once you have a small savings buffer, you can restart your debt payoff plan. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick one debt, usually the one with the highest interest rate, and throw any extra money you have at it while paying minimums on the rest. This is the debt snowball or debt avalanche method. It creates momentum and helps you feel like you're winning again, one debt at a time. To accelerate all of this, you need to focus on the income side of the equation. Are there opportunities for flexible or supplemental income? Think about the gig economy delivery services, freelance writing, virtual assistance, tutoring. What skills do you have that you can monetize right now? Even an extra few $100s a month can dramatically speed up your recovery, helping you build savings and pay down debt much faster. Finally, you need to make sure this never happens again, or at least that you're better prepared next time. Review your insurance. Is your health, car, and home coverage adequate? A crisis often reveals the weak spots in our financial armor. Strengthening these protections is not an expense. It's an investment in your future stability. Let me share a real example. Imagine Sarah, who lost her job with zero savings. It was terrifying, but she didn't freeze. Day 1, she cut all subscriptions and started eating at home. She called her car loan company and got a 90-day deferment. She immediately applied for unemployment and started delivering for a food app in the evenings. It was tough, but by tracking every penny and living on a bare-bones budget, within 6 months, she had saved her first $1,000 and was current on all her bills. It wasn't magic. It was small, intentional steps taken every single day. That's real recovery. Crises are unexpected, but your comeback is intentional. If you're rebuilding your life and your finances, hit that subscribe button. You don't have to do this journey alone. Your comeback story starts now. Thanks for watching.